TheVoice17104.com. This is Zanetta Wingfield, and you're listening to TheVoice17104.com. TheVoice17104.com.
You know what? You know what? I can't. I can't. I shouldn't be forced to work under these circumstances. Not the grabber thing. Wow. Not the grabber thing. Jason A. Benefield.
Yo.
The A is for you know, Africans, that's a word. The A is for Jason Benefield. You know, and that's one of those things that we brought over with us, because you know, we started the like we know what that means when you hear you know, that means something. It's not just a sound that apparently that means something. That's like, put it back, don't try it again. Like,
right.
You know, so absolutely.
Actually,
absolutely.
I had somebody, I was on a show on Friday, and I had somebody do that when I was saying a certain thing. They was like that. And I was like, oh, okay. There we go.
So that was either a person that was raised by old school or something like that, you know?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I see you with your mason jar.
Yeah. Shucks, man. The best.
Minister Chris, have you ever, I think the light does it. Have you ever had mango Pepsi? Let's see, how do I, there you
go. I think when I visited, I thought didn't you give me one when I visited?
Maybe so. It's 0 sugar. And see, at first I was like, you would really like that. But then I was like, that doesn't have anything to do with eating veganistically. But I was showing Minister Chris the 0 sugar. I don't, first of all, Pepsi, you need to sponsor us, first of all, for me to say this. But I don't even drink Pepsi. I guess the commercial would go like this. I don't even drink it. But I like anything mango. And it's 0 sugar and 0 calories. Pepsi.
Smile afterwards. That was great.
Yeah, you owe me, Pepsi. You owe me. That one was free. The next one will cost you. The next one will cost you. So, Jason Benefield, how are you and what's going on?
Oh, I'm doing so great. Winde, the W stands for chop now. Like I'm enjoying myself.
Wow. Wow. Okay, that was pretty good. I see what you did there. That was pretty good. Okay, you got it. You got it. Let's say hello to Chris Camouflage Williams.
Hey.
You know, I was thinking Chris is the only person that actually has his own greeting.
Oh, yeah, like, right. That's true. Yeah.
As a top fan, Chris is the only one that has his own greeting. And so that's how much you mean to us, Chris. So we just wanted to let you know. Let's say hello to Daryl Moore in Cleveland, Ohio. Daryl,
OH.
Yes. So, Jason, how was your week?
My week was pretty good. Pretty good. Very lax. I really didn't do as much this time as I normally would. As I'm trying to do, actually. I'm trying to get out more, do more things, have more fun, experience new things. So, but this time it was pretty laid back, pretty chill.
Okay. Yeah. I hear you. I hear you. Okay.
Oh, but you know what? I did go to 2 holiday parties. I take that back. I don't know how I missed that one. I do not know. 2 holiday parties. Yeah, one for the practitioner corps, being a agape spiritual license practitioner, and then the other one for being part of an organization called Spirit Awakening. And this one, oh, I should have took pictures, and I did not. But we were at the penthouse of a hotel in Santa Monica, right next to the beach,
Oh, wow.
and it was just like beautiful views all over. And I did not take any photos.
You know, I've said this to you before, and I don't mind saying it online, but your picture taking and picture sending skills are lacking. I'll be like, well, take a picture and send a picture. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Nothing. Like nothing. How do you go to a party and don't take any pictures?
Don't know. I just don't know. I just don't do it. I just don't do it.
We'll work on that. We'll work on that.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
say hello to Estrella Williams. Hello,
Estrella.
Estrella. Thank you for joining
Hey.
us. Also in Ohio, in the OH. Thank you for joining us. You know, well, let me tell you what I did. Saturday was the Kwanzaa Festival in
Mm-hmm.
here in Harrisburg, and it was at Camp Curtin Gym. And it's really interesting because Harrisburg or Harrisburgans, they have a rich history. Like, you know, our age and up, like our generation and up. They have a rich history. And so we had vendors. We had a lady that walks on stilts come in and she does African dance on stilts. And I so want to try that. Like, I think I can do that. Like, what could go wrong? I mean, how hard could it be? You just start low and build your way up. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay. I thought you were gonna start high and then come down. So I don't
No,
know.
if I start high, I will definitely come down. No, but you know, and but the thing is that like the tip of her thing is like small, like this. It's like wood, and then it's down, it's filed down to just a small, I don't know, just a small thing. So I would still use a 2x4 or a 4x8, you know, or something like that, and then work my way down. But I feel like I should just like go to Home Depot and try it. Like get some wood and try it. How hard could it be? You know, come on, man. So I'm
It
on
will
it.
take some practice, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, yeah, but I think I could start like 2 feet off the ground.
Mm,
Yeah, I think I could. I mean, I've got good balance, so
okay.
I think I could do it. I think I could. So I'm on it. I'll get back to you on that.
Gotcha.
I'll get back to you on that one. But anyway, so they had several awards for several people in the community. We did vending. I had an opportunity to do my vending, which I love doing. I had my book. I had I do oils and black soaps and things like that. I had the streaming service, and I had my mom's chow chow. Minister Chris, I think I sent you a picture of Randy's chow chow. I believe I did. So I had my mom's chow chow, and she does it every year, homegrown, homemade, and all natural. So Jason, we need
Hmm.
to make sure that we get a jar to use. So Randy's chow chow, I've got a couple left, almost sold out. So make sure you get yours. $8 a jar. So make sure that you get your chow chow. And so it was just really fun because a lot of people were like, chow chow, what do you do with it? Do you know what chow chow is, Jason?
Never heard of Chow Chow.
Oh, okay. It's definitely a Southern thing then.
Yeah,
Um,
just like South meat, right?
okay, so I don't know why like several people come up with South meat when they hear chow chow, maybe because they both have that ow sound in it. But chow chow, it is sort of like a relish, but it's like got cabbage, green tomatoes, garlic, um, and things like that. Is that better? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I
Is
was
that
I
better?
was hearing I was hearing myself twice.
Oh, okay. Anywho, so we put it on our greens, on our cabbage. I put it in my marinade and my on a hot dog. It is amazing on a hot dog. You can put it on anything. So at any rate, a lot of people are learning what chow chow is. So let me go back here because we got a comment about it too. But let's say hello to Promise Mills here in Harrisburg. Hello, Promise. My mom, Randy Massey, the maker of Randy's Chow Chow. Hey, Mom. Rock Hill, South Carolina is on. Daryl said chow chow, and there's a face, a hot pepper, and a fire, but this one is not spicy at all. He said souse meat is Southern and Midwestern. I don't eat pork, so I don't eat souse meat. Why would you know about souse meat now that I think about it?
I grew up with it. My grandmother used to make it. That's why.
Oh, okay. Did you like it then?
And then, yeah, absolutely. Oh, tore it
Really?
up with crackers. Oh, yeah,
My
absolutely.
dad liked souse meat and he would get it. So that was in Buffalo though, and he would
Yeah.
get it with crackers and I never, well, he would get it as spicy as he could. And but he
Couldn't do
would buy
spice.
like, yeah, he would buy like suicidal hot wings and stuff like that. And so I just don't.
God
Mm,
bless those people that could do that kind of stuff.
yeah.
Mm-mm. I could barely
Daryl's
do medium.
no, I can't even mild. Mild.
My,
Daryl
yeah.
said, as long as it's not turkey hot dog and you don't eat pork. Ain't what I heard. I don't eat pork. I don't eat pork. Anywho, anywho. So, couple things. Um, did you know, or how do I say that? Did you know, I was reading this. Did you know that that there's a belief or a myth? I don't know what it is, but there's a belief and a myth that Chinese operators will go to heaven.
Chinese operators will go to heaven.
Mm-hmm. Do you know why?
Uh, because they chow mein line.
Well, that was good, but no.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's because they all have two wings and a halo. Wing, wing, halo. Anywho, okay. Let me write that down. That one's done. Let me check off my checklist. You'll be saying that now all day. Wing, wing,
I
halo.
will.
My grandmother used to answer the phone yellow, but it would be like she would
Yellow. I've
hum
heard that.
first. She would, she would hum and she'd be like, yellow. Yellow. Grammy, yellow.
Oh Lord, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't miss hearing that. I don't. Not at all.
Wow.
That's
One time
amazing.
she called my sister one time and she said, Jackie, write this number down. So Jackie was writing the number down and Jackie looked at it and she said, Grammy, that's your phone number. She said, yeah, I know. Use it sometime. Click. Okay. Okay. Uh,
Oh wow, that's great. That's really good.
amazing
That's
person.
funny. Yeah,
Amazing. Well, let's
yeah.
get the family feud out the way because we got quite a few things to talk about. Minister Chris, can we have the family feud? Tonight's question is name ways to get rich quickly. Top four
Mm.
answers are on the board. Uh, Yell them out loud
Multi-level
once.
marketing.
Type them, type them in. Multi-level marketing. Yeah, nope, that's not on there. Top four ways, name ways to get rich. Four answers on the board. Um, I think the key here is ways to get rich quickly.
That is a way to
Promise
get rich
Mills.
quickly. The more people you know, the more people that
What is it?
come in, the more people that buy
What's right
stuff,
there?
the more people that.
Oh, so that's time. Promise Mills said lottery. Number three, gamble lottery. That's the
Oh
number three
wow.
answer. Three more answers. Um, Chris Camouflage Williams said put God first. Well, that is the answer and the only answer, but I'm sure 100 people didn't say it. So, though it is the right answer, that's not the answer that they were looking for in this game. Estrella Williams said, I need to know this. Why do you think I asked the question? He said multi-level marketing. I'm writing it down. Somebody else say something that's not on here and that I don't already know. Why do you think I'm asking the question? At any rate, hey,
Drug dealing.
well, okay, that's not on here, but yeah, I mean, but that's a get rich, was it get rich, die fast trying or something like that,
Yeah, yeah,
however that
it
goes.
is.
Hey,
Yeah.
did you watch the Hip Hop 50 concert last night?
Okay, so when you hit me up about it, I had just woken up from like the longest nap I've had in a long time,
Okay,
and I caught the
getting out
end.
doing fun things.
Right, I was out. I was out like having the best time of my life, eating, chilling, you know, um,
Mm-hmm.
talking, laughing. I caught Rick Ross, Chance the Rapper, and Two Chains at the end, and
Okay.
then Fresh Prince and DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to try to see where I can find it. It might be on Paramount Plus. See if it's on there, so I can watch it
Okay.
from the beginning. Yeah,
Um,
yeah. But I'm sure I missed a good show though, for the most part.
Chris Camouflage Williams said he fell asleep. He fell asleep too. So it was a really good show. I had a party. I had my TV all the way up. And one of my best friends, Dawn, she called me. She was like, "Are you watching this?" So she had her TV all the way up. So we were rapping with like all my people, all my people. But what
Yeah,
I love that hip hop now has gray hair. Like the face of hip hop is gray. I am just amazed. And they, like we were saying, we aged very well. For hip hop to
yeah.
be 50, other than Flavor Flav, everybody looks really good.
Why you talking about your future husband like that?
You know what? You know what? You got to do that. Minister Chris, cut him out. Let the camera go. Take the mic off. All of that. Don't. I rebuke that. I declare and decree that will not.
Oh,
Anywho.
he really threw me off.
I declare and decree that will not. I promise Mills that
Hilarious.
Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav.
Oh wait, Chris Camouflage Williams said I don't like seeing people with gray hair. I hate that. Really? Really? What does that
Okay,
mean?
brother.
We
I
take back.
got you,
Look, we
brother.
take this is the reverse of this is the reverse of his his greeting. We take it back. Okay. Anywho. So they had LL Cool J, Questlove was on there,
Yeah.
Public Enemy, Chuck D and Flavor Flav, Spinderella, MC Light.
Oh,
She looks great. Couple people like I had no idea who they were. So I'm like, that is not hip hop 50 because they don't even look 25 yet. You know?
yeah.
Then there was a chick,
Yeah, yeah.
Coyle Ray. Coyle Ray, I don't know who that was. Tigger,
Mm-hmm.
Tribe Called Quest, Big Daddy Kane, Nelly, T.I. They had everybody. But what I really liked, and then I have to tell you the comments, what I really liked is that Will Smith was well received.
Oh, he was. Yeah, big
He was
time.
well
Yeah.
received. And I liked
Yeah.
that he was the finale. It was like
Yeah.
whoever did this said we're gonna make a comment, like we're gonna make a statement.
Yeah.
And we're gonna
Yeah.
make a
Yeah.
statement about Will Smith.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you start looking at the comments though, people were like, of course, after they mess up, they always come back and we always take them back, and things like that. So I just would like to say that as a full-fledged delegation member, if that's what it is, we'll take Will back.
Yeah. I
He's,
never let him go.
I never let
Honestly,
him go, but
I
if
never let
that's
him
what it
go.
is, Will can come back. Like Will can have an open door policy. He has not done us wrong. I don't think.
Mm.
He's not done us
Uh-uh.
wrong. Now, whatever happened in that crazy relationship they got going on. Yeah, okay. Then did you see, well, if you saw that, then did you see Willow and Jaden?
Yeah, they were up dancing. They were.
But did you like, really? Will, we're taking you back. I don't know if they can come with you, but we're taking you back. This is not a twofer or a threefer deal.
I don't know. I believe like that household. I think probably what was going on in that household. It could be a combination of, you know, that's like how Jada really is,
Oh,
when she's not in front of the camera
absolutely.
compared to what we see on the camera, you know? And
Yeah.
so
Oh,
then I
absolutely.
believe like those two are the mirrors of probably who Jada really is in her fullness.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm just glad that he was well received.
Yeah, me
And
too.
I love the way everyone came up on stage and they hugged
Yeah,
him and they
yeah,
celebrated him and
yeah,
so in other words, I feel like they were saying, we got you. We're all good.
yeah, yeah.
We're all
Absolutely.
good. So that
And
was
and
really,
he ended with summertime. You
yes.
have to end with like summertime. Like that's like
Yeah.
still to this day the
Yeah.
hypest tune that he created. One of the hypest tunes he created.
One of, if not
Yeah.
the, so if you take away summertime, what would be your next one?
For him,
Mm-hmm.
uh, ugh. Parents just don't understand.
That's a good one. I like one of my favorites, and it's still on my playlist. Estrella Williams said, "Speak for yourself. Will is off my list for life. Not a fan." Okay.
Can I ask why? I
Uh,
can she tell me why? I would like to know.
she can hear you.
Okay, yeah. Estrella, ¿por qué?
Row. So while she's hopefully giving us that answer, I like I Want to Rock Right Now.
That's
Not
Rob
worship.
Bass.
No. He does one where he says, I want to rock right now. I want to rock right now. And Jazzy Jeff, DJ Jazzy Jeff, and he's like, DJ Jazzy Jeff, rip the wheel. And then he raps over I want to rock right now. You got to
Really?
check it out. I think it
Okay.
came out with Boom Boom Shake the Room. Remember that one?
Oh, okay. I remember
And
that
Get
one.
Jiggy
Yeah,
with it. I think it came
yeah,
out with
yeah.
that one, but it's a remix. Everybody check it out. Will Smith, I want to rock right now. I knew you were going to be
Yeah.
like, she doesn't know what she's talking about. That was somebody else. No, no, said that specifically for you because you were ready to. Your finger was like, no, I know, I know. So hey, uh,
Yo.
we do have a topic that we want to get to.
We
Um,
always have a topic that we
we
want to get to.
always have, yeah. People should know that we always have a topic. Wing wing halo. So did you see where the football player, oh now I'm not gonna remember who it was, but he slammed the other football player and they both got ejected?
Oh, I did see that, and I don't. Oh shucks, I forgot who that was too. I thought you was gonna talk about Mahomes
Football
at the end of the
players
Bills
jam.
game, but
You talking about what? Wait, hold on.
I thought you were gonna
Football
talk about
players
Mahomes at the
slam.
end of the Bills game.
Oh, that was a good one too.
That was yeah, but that one, yeah, I saw that they both got ejected. Yeah, I
Yeah, I
thought
think that was the 49ers game.
yeah, yeah, I
Uh,
believe it was.
but it
Yeah.
wasn't really a slam.
Yeah, okay. I have to remember if it was after the play or if it was during the play.
It
Like,
was
was the
after
ball
the
in
play.
play?
No, the ball was not in play,
So
but it
then
wasn't a slam,
here's my thing, and I'm saying this not just for football. I'm saying this for basketball too, right?
right?
The refs have way too much power on the field and on the court, and they're exerting it way too much. They are slowing down the game, and it's not fun to watch anymore
No, it is.
because
It
it's
is
more
not.
about them than it is about the people on the field playing.
I agree. I agree.
And so
So
football has always been a rough sport, and now they're trying to make it a mamby-pamby sport. And it's not fun anymore. It's not fun for me anymore.
okay, I think that I agree with you. I agree with you that it is They are trying. I don't know if I would use the word mamby-pamby, but I do think that they're that word just didn't show up. But I do think that this year they have too much. They're doing too much. But interestingly, now let's go to the Bills game.
Yes.
Uh, and the temper tantrum that Mahomes had at the end of the game. And he said that they never call that kind of a call on him, and that it was the last few minutes. And why would they call that on him in the last few minutes?
I said this right away when a friend of mine reposted that whole situation, and I said he was mad that they finally did not make a call on his behalf for him to win the game as many times as we had a lot of no calls during that game yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
That I've noticed. There was a holding and there was pass interference. And so and our defense still prevailed
But
after
he
that.
was also the call that he's mad about was
The offsides call, right?
offsides. It was offsides, right? And he
Yeah.
was like, they never call that on me.
Yeah.
In the 5 years, he said, in the 5 years that I've been playing. So now you're an expert at that. Let's say hello to Teresa Shepard. She said, y'all
Hello.
funny. Oh, Teresa, you've only seen a little bit, just a smidge. Estrella Williams answered your question. She said, I was
Yes.
never a big fan, but when he slapped Chris, absolutely not. I think Jada, with all her craziness, is a woman scorned, and Will is not an innocent victim. Sorry, and don't get me started on their parenting. Absolutely not sorry, but not really. Then she said, Will was so disrespectful, there's no excuse.
Okay.
I have had this conversation. Uh, I've had this conversation, so uh
Have I had this with you as well? I'm not sure.
I don't
Did we
think
talk
that
about
well
this?
we talked about Will and Jada ad nauseum after the slap. You like
Yeah.
that ad nauseum.
Ad
You said
nauseum.
ad nauseum. After the slap. But it's always open, and always open for discussion. I just, I was just coming from the delegation meeting, and we decided
We'll take them back.
we're gonna take him back, or that he never left. He was never put out. But if
Right.
anybody thought he wasn't, he's back. We're good. We don't have a problem with them. We don't have a problem with them.
And the Academy still let him win.
And right, because they could have stripped him right then and there.
They could have stripped him right there, and
Yeah.
they did not. They let him win.
Right.
They still let him win.
I don't know how I do it. I just do it.
You just to do it.
I'm just saying. I'm just, hey, and okay, you can't take away from him what he's done and who he is. He's made a bad decision in a moment, and I just would like for let the first one who has never done that cast the first stone. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Facts.
And we're like a part of such a cancel culture that we're quick. And I'm not saying just with this, but we're quick to be like done. Speaking of which, this was not even on my list, right? But and we've got like so many things. So speaking of which, I was watching this video where they say that P. Diddy is the one that got Wendy Williams fired from the radio station that she was on in New York, because Wendy Williams posted a picture that made P. Diddy look a little suspect. And so he was in California when he saw it, and he called the radio station and said, if by the time I get back to New York, she's still there, none of the business or the people that I'm associated with will be associated with your radio station. And by the time they got back to New York, she was working out of Philly. That just possible when I said cancel. And so I think that that's kind of what he's done, but look what's happening to him now.
Yeah.
Really quick. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, give me one moment. I'm gonna leave and come back because I'm not
Okay.
sure why I'm hearing feedback.
Okay, I will do the basket then.
Okay, absolutely. I'll be right back.
Okay. Promise Mills said, whatever they said he did it. Yeah, yeah, I believe in that. I agree with that. Minister Chris, can we show the basket? So we are raffling off a basket. Well, Taft is. So for those of you that don't know, Taft is in his second year at he's in his second year at Walnut Hill College, and they are going on a gastronomic trip to Paris, France. And so he is raising money to go on his trip. So we've created a basket. It is Technology Treats Raffle. The tickets are $2 each or 10 for 15. We will raffle the ticket off. We will raffle the ticket off or the basket off next week. You don't need to be present because we'll do it right here on the show, and everyone will be able to see the winner and everything else. So the basket has a Fire Stick in it. It has an Echo Dot in it, and it has 3 months of streaming from Impact TV. 3 free months of streaming. You really, really want to get in on the streaming. And if you want more information about the streaming, feel free to reach out to me, and I can get that information for you. So I want to go back and thank some of the people that have thank the people that have cash apped their ticket money in, and make sure that we put their tickets in the basket. Let's see. So I know that I have 2 tickets going in. 2 tickets going in for Promise Mills. Promise, thank you very much for your support. We are putting 2 tickets in for you. And those are your 2 tickets, Promise Mills. And that is the basket, and your 2 tickets are going in. I also have 10 tickets going to Sister Laura Carr. Sister Carr, thank you very much. One of my sisters, and you know I like to say it, Jason, of International Free and Accepted Modern Masons and Order of the Eastern Star. Laura Carr is our Associate Grand Matron, and so of the Princess Ghana Grand Chapter. I just like to say it. I'm sorry. I just like to say it. I don't know why I do it. I just do it. So thank you, Laura Carr. I'll put your 10 in. I have, let's see, we have 40 tickets. 40 tickets from Lonnie and Bonnie Henderson in Asher, Oklahoma. Yes, in Asher, Oklahoma. Really, really funny. Bonnie is probably about 5'1", 5'2". Least likely person that we would be friends, but I met her when I was working at a clinic, a medical clinic, and she said, our cows just had a calf. Would you like to see? So I was like, okay. So we got, and she had this big truck that she had to use like a step ladder that came out from underneath to get in. And we went, and we got in the car, she was playing like Eminem and Busta Rhymes and stuff. And I was looking at her like, what is going on here? And we pull up in the farm. All these cows are around, and she jumps out and she goes, woo! And the cows start coming around, and she was looking for me, and I wasn't getting out. I was like, oh, I am not getting out. Those things are huge in person, up close. You know what I mean? Like in the movies, and when you're driving down the street, you see them, they don't seem that big.
Right.
Up close, they are huge. And so her father-in-law, EH, came. He was like, come on, they're not going to bother you. Come on. And so I got out and I rode on the 4-wheeler with him through the cows and things like that. And we just have become best friends since then.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah, I just thought I'd
So
share that.
you left a clinic to go look at cows. That's a great story.
When you put it that way, it sounds a little different.
It's like I'm at a clinic because I need to be there to do something. But you know what? Somebody said, "Come and look at some cows. Forget what you need." You know,
right.
like okay, I'll
well, no, we
were
working at the clinic, which is probably even worse. We work there. When I said it, it sounded a little different when I said it. Sometimes, when you think things and when you say them, they
Two
sound
different.
completely different.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So let me put the tickets in. We've got 10 tickets for Samia Franklin, Sister Samia Franklin, Sisters of Abigail. We've got 10 tickets for Aunt Jackie, Jackie Washington in Gastonia. Tamika Wade, she made a contribution and got 10 tickets put in. Sister Denise Montague of Buffalo, New York, 10 tickets. One of my other sisters, Teresa Devine in Seattle, Washington, 10 tickets. And another sister, Sister Cheryl Ray in Allentown, Pennsylvania, 10 tickets. Now, those aren't the only tickets. We've got plenty of tickets that are already in here. So you can still get your tickets. We're going to do the drawing right here next week, Monday, and all of your tickets are going in. So, Jason,
Yeah.
Benefield. That fits because it's you have an African name, so that how come now, Jason? See now. See what kind of problem that you cause now. See?
Walk out there now,
Put
Wendy.
it back. Put it down. If you say that thing again, you will have to kill it, baby goat. In my village, you can't just say. Anywho, that's how
Yes,
I
you were.
survived.
You were immersed in that culture for sure. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
That's how I survived at the market. I learned how to do their facial expressions, like, or, see now, see in face, see, or like that means like look at you, like or that they are the original clappers. Now see, we not finish, like they were the original. We think that when we're talking and we're doing this, no, that didn't. Even the finger, that didn't start here. Don't let me hear. Don't let me hear. Be like, ma'am, ma'am. That's how I survived. Anywho. So Jason, let's get to the
Yes.
questions. So,
Yes.
so we had this conversation. Jason made reference to the movie The Best Man. So we were talking about The Best Man. And so the question came up, if there was a movie made about you, about your life, what kind of movie would it be? What kind of movie would it be? And who would play, like you can't play yourself, so you have to have someone else play you. Who would play you? So who do you have, Jason? Having had time to consider the question, are you ready?
Yeah, again.
Okay.
But I think I'm gonna stick with some of the same stuff, but I'm gonna add something to it. And
Okay.
so for me, my movie would be a rom-com, or for those that don't understand that term, a romantic comedy. And who would play me would still be Ice Cube.
Okay. I see that.
And
Yay.
yeah, all day. Yeah, what's side all day,
Oh my God, your
Um,
finger wrapped around
I,
twice.
I do, man. I got it. I got it down. I got
I
it down.
see. I see.
and and I would have Claire Huxtable as my wife.
Wow.
Claire Huxtable. And I would have Claire Huxtable, the loving mother, supporting wife, not the one that would tear me down every so often, part of Claire Huxtable.
Did Claire Huxtable ever
She
tear him
used
down?
to she used to get Bill every now and again. Like she was in Heathcliff every now and again.
Well, I
But
mean, everybody deserves it. Sometimes it has to be a balance so that there's this much of the loving, supportive, and then this much of the let me set you straight, but then let me come back over here. Let me make sure you're right. You know, my dad did that.
yeah.
He would whoop us and then be like, let's go get some ice cream. I'd be like, I don't even want no ice cream now.
I don't want to talk to you. I don't even want to look at you right now.
I'm just kidding. I always went for the ice cream.
Of
I was like,
course.
I'll be mad. I'll be mad later. Okay. So Claire Huxtable.
Yep.
Romantic comedy. Okay,
Mm-mm.
that's pretty good. That was going to be my
Ice
next
Cube is
question.
playing me in the
Okay,
movie. Hmm.
okay, got you,
And
got
Nia
you.
Long is my daughter.
Oh, she's your daughter.
Nia Long is my daughter. David David Washington is my son.
Who's David Washington?
Denzel's son.
Who's David Washington? Oh,
Denzel's son.
yes, Denzel. Yes.
Denzel. Yes.
Hmm. I saw that. That's really how you pronounce his name,
That's how you pronounce his name for real.
Denzel.
Denzel.
Hmm.
It is not Denzel.
And it was funny
It is
because the guy asked him about his father. He was like, "Yeah, well, his name is Denzel too." You know, Denzel. So all this time we've been messing up the man's name, Denzel, Denzel, and his name is Denzel. Okay.
Denzel.
So I would agree. Mine would be a romantic comedy splashed with a little bit of thriller. It would be more comedy because I believe I'm the butt of all of God's jokes. Um, I really am. I know that He cracks jokes with me all the time. Maybe that's why I have the sense of humor that I have because He's always laughing at me. Um, and Queen Latifah would play me.
Oh, I would love it.
Yeah,
I would
Queen
love
Latifah.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Queen Latifah
Yeah.
would play me. Now, as far as my love interest, right? Um, I know who I would choose, but if art is reflecting life, then it probably like would be like Flavor Flav, like that's what it's been. So, or what was his name? Uh, oh, what was his name? The guy. You got what I need. You said,
Oh, wow. Bismarck E.
yeah, it'd be
Really?
somebody like that. Like that's not my
Okay.
type, but it seems like that's what. But now
How
my
about
love,
a
huh?
how about a happy medium before you continue? How about a happy medium?
Okay,
Don Cheadle.
not bad. Probably short, but not bad. But now, if I got to choose who I wanted, but the
Yeah.
problem would be is if it's my life story, then they'd have to go away, and I don't want to do that. So then the story would have to continue. And if you get to choose Claire Huxtable, then I get to choose probably like I don't know, like Shaq or even to the other extreme. I would go with Buster Rhymes. I could take Buster Rhymes, you know. But see, that's what I would look for, and instead I'd get Ja Rule. You see what I'm saying? I'd be like, God, really?
Ooh, baby. Ooh, Winde.
It's so unfair. It's so unfair. Let me say really quick, hey to Jackie Day, my big sister, my eldest sister, Jackie. We have added your tickets in. You are in. Thank you so much for supporting your nephew. Um, it's funny, but I do think that our lives, play out. Well, not, but sometimes it just feels like life plays out like it would be a movie, you know? And so I don't know. I don't know. What's your favorite romantic comedy? So a movie. So if your life is a rom com, what would be your favorite?
Oh man, come back to me.
Hmm.
Because I totally can't remember right now. Because there's like a few of them I can't remember offhand, like
Okay, I'll come back.
what my
So
favorite one would be. Yeah.
let me say this, and you guys, Taft is not on, and he's in a class. He has classes on Monday evening, so that's why he's not here. But what you guys don't know is the Taft is hilarious online, but he's even
He is.
funnier when he calls and says things. Taft is hilarious. So I asked him this question: who would play him? Right? I asked him the question: what kind of movie would it be? And so he said that it would be a suspense movie or an action movie. And I'm like, Taft, like you're not suspenseful, and you don't really, like you're not into action like that. It's not like you're fighting people and things like that. But he said that if there was a movie about his life, it would be suspense and action. Then he said that Morris Chestnut would play him during his college years. I'm just telling you. And then he said during his childhood years, it would be the boy from that sang "Oh Happy Day" from Sister Act. And then for his older years, it would be Idris Elba. Minister
Very
Chris, can
good.
you show the
Very
pictures that I
good.
sent you? Oh no. So then he sends me the pictures because I'm like, Idris Elba, Taft. Uh I think I sent them to you, Minister Chris. So he sent me while we are talking, he sent me a picture and I almost had to hang up on him. So that's the little boy from Sister Act. I
Oh,
could see
happy day,
that.
boy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see that. So then the next one is Idris Elba. You see what my honest to God, I didn't make this up. He said that instead it would be French bread, it would be bread behind him. So then the other picture, yeah, you look, Minister Chris is showing us the resemblance. Is that what that is? Like, I was like, Taft, I can't. I can't. So that's French Taft. I honestly, you guys
Oh
just don't
Lord.
know. You just don't know the things that my child that my child puts me through and the things that he says and does. But he is Taft is quite hilarious. Quite hilarious. So anywho. So what about some of the people that are on? If your life was a movie, who would play you and what kind of movie would it be?
Mm, mm, mm,
Did you come up with a rom-com that you like?
mm. I
Mm,
still haven't,
I
honestly.
can't think
But
of
you know what? If we're talking about real life, if we're talking about real life, like you said earlier,
Mhm.
I would probably say American Pie.
Is that the one where she was an exchange student and that
Nah, well, there was an exchange student there, but this was about the guy that didn't have too good oh gosh, what was his name? Can't think of his name. But he had these friends, these guy friends of his, and like he wasn't really like that. Oh, Eugene Levy played his father in this movie. Gene
okay,
Levy played his father in this movie.
okay.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah, right now American Pie is what I could think of. Like he wasn't really that guy that was really like the ladies' man type
Mhm.
dude, you know. But it was like, but when he did get the girls that were pretty or whatnot, it would
Mhm.
just turn out really just
Okay.
horrible.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Mine would be Love and Basketball.
Oh, that's a good one.
Love and
Good one.
Basketball, and then yeah, I was trying to find the name of it. Um, I was trying to find the name of it, but it's Queen Latifah and LL Cool J. It's the Christmas movie. It's a Christmas movie that they're in.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then
Um,
another one while I'm on it is Queen
yeah.
Latifah and Common.
Mr. Right or Just Right, Just Right,
Yes. Yeah, that was a good one too.
Just Right.
So if you see
That
the
was that was that's pretty cool.
common thing here is pretty
I
much.
see the common theme is Last Holiday.
Hmm.
Last Holiday. That's what it was called.
That's it.
Last
Last
Holiday.
holiday. Yes.
Hmm.
Last holiday.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where I would go. And those are movies that you can watch forever and ever. So
That's true.
we didn't talk about this, not a rom-com, but we didn't talk about this. Are you gonna go see the new Color Purple?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so quick disclaimer.
If you say
I
that you have not
watched
seen the first one,
no. I
okay.
rewatched the original.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna say. Because I did see it, but I was younger. And so I didn't understand it for what it really meant and what the context was.
Okay.
So I rewatched it. I just rewatched it over the weekend actually.
Like you should
So
be burning because I'm glaring at you through the screen because like you don't watch it every year when it comes on.
no, absolutely not. No, no, that's not one of my
Ah
go-to
ah
ones.
ah. Oh no, I know The Color Purple by heart. And I believe that everything in life has a color purpleism to it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
everything, you know? Yeah. So
yeah.
I was a little bit upset when they said they were making another one. And I
I,
don't
I
know,
thought I thought it was too much too. I'll agree with you on that one.
and so I don't know if I feel like I'm cheating if I go see the new one. Am I cheating on the first one? Because I absolutely
Uh,
love the first one.
it it all depends on how the second one is going to actually be. I mean, because this one might be a what was it? What's his name? Manuel Miranda version of the movie where it's going to be too many songs and the songs are going to be too long. In the movie.
I don't think you understand the concept of cheating on it. Because it's not if I like the other one or not. Because the cheating on the movie would, and this kind of works with cheating in general, I guess. But if you like the first movie and you're like, this is good, you're cheating when
Yes.
you go to the other one, whether you like it or not.
Oh, okay. Then
If
I
it's
did not
called
understand
cheating,
the concept. Okay.
if
All
it's
right. So then,
cheating.
well, I wouldn't. I don't think so because it's a different take. I think.
Okay. Anybody else out there watching, going to see The Color Purple? I know that they had a couple of screenings of it here in Harrisburg over the weekend. And from what I understand, it's really, really good. But I also heard that one of my friends fell asleep and was snoring in the movie too.
Ah, ah,
So
ah.
the verdict is still out, but it officially comes out on Christmas Day.
I was doing that during a Marvel movie, and that wasn't because I didn't like it. It was because I was just tired.
I fell asleep in the Taft took me one Christmas to see one of the Spider-Man movies. I think it was the last one. So
Uh,
just I'd like to state for the record that I did not see the other 15 before that. And so he was um trying to catch me up. And I went to sleep, but then all of a sudden everybody started clapping. So I was like this and I was like I have no idea what happened. I went back to sleep and I woke up and somebody had died. And then I went to sleep again and woke up and I was like, I know who that is. So it was not, I'm not into, I'm not into that. Jackie, my sister Jackie said, we have our tickets for Christmas Day. Uh, Jackie also knows The Color Purple by heart. And during the holiday, has been known to sing Miss Seeley's song, and she knows all of the words. She said, we're going to dress in our Sunday best to go see it, my favorite movie. I think I want to do that too. I think I want to get dressed up. The Color Purple, I could wear my purple dress. I could just go, well, it's a little cold here for that, but I'm just saying I could wear my purple dress. So maybe that's what I'll do. But I guess I'm going to go see it. I mean, I think I have to go see it because it's The Color
you,
Purple.
you know, I wanna go back to answering about my what my movie would be like.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm listening.
Okay, Sylvie's Love.
Sylvie's Love. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
So this
What's
one
this?
was on. I think this was a Prime Video movie,
Okay.
and this was with good Lord, what's her name? Tessa Thompson
Okay.
and the brother, what's the name's Asamoah, Kerry Washington's husband.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So Tessa Thompson and Asamoah. This was like really good. It was a really good
Very
movie.
interesting.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
says,
That was
can
really
I read
yeah,
can I read what it's about? Or not like give it away, but can I read the caption?
yeah. Absolutely.
It says
Yeah, good.
Sylvie
Yeah,
has a
yeah,
summer
yeah. Go ahead.
romance. Sylvie has a summer romance with a saxophonist who takes a summer job at her father's record store in Harlem. When they reconnect years later, they discover that their feelings for each other have not faded with the years. Namdi Asumuga, Reggae Jean Page.
Asamoah.
Yes. Asamoah. Oh,
Yeah.
Asamoah. Okay.
Mm,
Interesting. I don't know any of these people. Lance Reddick, I know who he is.
mm,
Oh,
mm,
MC Light is in it. Eva Longoria. I
mm.
guess I have to go down a little further to find the names that you know. Cool. I'll put that
Mm.
on my to see list. Good one. So
Yeah, that was a
that
good one.
would that would be like you, or that's just one of your favorite.
That was the one. That was a really good one that I really enjoyed. That I'll be like, oh man, that if I ever saw that again, I would definitely sit there and watch it from beginning to end again.
You could probably look it up on the thing. You could probably look it up on your
It,
streaming.
yeah, it's prime for sure.
Yeah, yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
there. Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Check it out. I mean, I'm challenging it now. Check it out. Look it up and let me know if it's on your service. If
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
on your service, yeah.
Oh, you want me to
So
look? You want me to look at it now?
you can if
Or
you
are you
like.
saying
Sure,
later? Okay.
anytime,
But you
anytime.
know what? We didn't mention brown sugar.
Brown sugar, another good one. Absolutely, absolutely, brown sugar. Brown sugar. Yeah, absolutely, brown sugar. There are quite a few of them because then when you go there, um, there's quite a few. Brown sugar is definitely the photograph. The photograph is our version of the Notebook. Did you see it?
Not yet. Not yet. That's on my list. That's on my list for
That's on your
sure.
list. Yeah.
That's on my list. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
The
Yeah.
photograph is um, definitely our version of the Notebook. And if you don't see the Notebook, you're okay. Just go see the photograph. Excellent movie. I really like that one. Poetic Justice.
Oh, yeah. Kind of maybe.
I love The Wood.
Really? I have to
I
watch that again. I
Yeah,
have
I
to watch
love
that
The Wood.
again.
Um, I really like If Beale Street Could Talk too. So we have some
If Bill
real
Street could talk was good. That was good.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really good. Yeah.
Okay, I feel like I'm gonna get mixed responses on this one. But what about Waiting to Exhale?
Classic.
Okay, wow.
Classic. Absolutely. I say classic on that one. Absolutely. And I think also I think what also helped was the soundtrack too. Like the
Absolutely.
soundtrack was just phenomenal on
Yeah,
top of that as well. So yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Last
Yeah.
one, Jason's Lyric.
Oh, oh, hands down one very good movie.
Yeah,
Like I can watch that every time that one pops up. Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. That was
Okay,
good.
let's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
keep pushing it a little bit. How about
Let's go.
how Stella got her groove back?
Stella. Stella. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was pretty
I
that
gotta
was
watch
good.
some.
Yeah.
I gotta watch some movies. I mean, I've seen all
Yeah.
those, but those are all movies I could watch again.
Hmm. Yeah.
I could watch
Yeah. Yeah.
again.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we are once again, and as always, at about that time. Let's see. Let's go back to our question. Name a way
Mm.
that you can get rich quickly. We had number one. We only got one answer correct, and that was gamble or lottery. Number one was save money. I don't know if that's
Oh.
quickly, but again, we have to
Yeah.
always remember who they're asking. Number
Yeah.
two, buy Bitcoin.
That's almost like buying stocks, man.
Yeah.
That's like nah.
And number
Mm-mm.
four was get a job. None of which were quickly. I don't
No,
know
none of
who they
them.
asked. Somebody who obviously already has money. That's who they
Right.
asked. Uh,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
real quick, did you see that girl, 26-year-old Lanisha Henderson, that tried to burn down Martin Luther King's birthplace?
Say so you sent it to me while I was out in the field working with children and I didn't have an opportunity to watch it. So I'm just gonna have to take your word for it that this
Okay,
actually happened. That doesn't
thank you. I
make any
appreciate it.
sense to me. Yeah.
I think that the delegation will agree that our population just got one lighter. Young black woman,
Absolutely.
she had a big, huge gas can and was dousing the windows and everything. And then these two men that they were brothers and police officers, they wrestled her to the ground and called the police. So she went to jail. She did not get bond. She gave an address that was outside of the state of Georgia. And the judge called her a danger to the community and felt she might do it again, and that she was a flight risk because she gave an address that was not there in Atlanta. And they're looking at filing federal charges against her because this was a federal historic site.
Yeah. But she didn't say why. Yeah.
No, no. I'm curious. So this will come up for us again. I'm curious.
Yeah. Yeah.
To know why. I'm curious to know why. Yeah. So Jason, you got anything coming up?
No, no, don't. I think the only thing that I have coming up is that the choir will be singing for the Christmas Eve service. And instead of having a separate service, it's going to be at the 11 o'clock service. So it's going to be extended. The last service is going to be extended. So we'll be singing, and you can catch us on agapelive.com or Agape International Spiritual Center on Facebook and on YouTube as well. So I think that's like right now there's really, and the other thing is that my book is now also in Alice's Quiet Mind bookstore at Agape. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And so just working on a few more places for it to be. And Chris, Minister Chris, I will be getting in contact with you. I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and stop letting somebody hold my mule, and I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about a show for the book. So
look, I got my Hold My Mule shirt on. Hold my mule, right? Quit letting people hold your mule. Be like, whoa, mule. No, whoa, whoa, mule. Go ahead. That is exciting, and I'm really happy for you. I'm very proud of you for all that you're doing. That is great, great, great. Next week, Sunday, Minister Chris, can you show the flyer for next week?
Superstar.
Next week, Sunday. Hey, from time to time, I do. I don't know how I do it. I just will do it. But next week, Sunday, at the State Museum here in Harrisburg, we will be having our We Find a Way or Make One. It's Nathaniel Gadsden's Writer's Workshop on Sunday, December 17th from 2 to 4 p.m. Join us for our afternoon with featured artist Dr. Yamanja Smalls. Meet and greet honored creatives. Enjoy a unique vendor experience. Honored guests to include Sharia Ben, Ro Brady, Andrea Fulton, Julia Mallory, Nancy Mendez, Maria Chow, Christine Teedy, and Winde Washington Nochirione. So I will be honored at the event next week from Nathaniel Gadsden's Writer's Workshop, We Find a Way or Make One. So I am really, really excited from 2 to 4. Hope you guys will come out and join us and come and see us and hear some poetry and hear our guest speaker. I think that is it. If you all would like to purchase raffle tickets, don't forget they're $2 a piece or 10 for $15.
Okay, so you kept it there.
Yes.
Kept it at $2 a piece.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And 10 for 15, and you can cash app it to $Yams Creation, and it's a fundraiser for Taft on his trip to France. And listen, as Jason just said, if you have an idea for a show, person you want to see is Minister Chris Thomas. He is the best at what he does. This is the best way to go. He's got a new show coming up, Lizelle Powder on the Powder Room, poet and artist out of Brooklyn, New York.
Ooh, Brooklyn in the house.
Yes. So she's from Brooklyn by way of Trinidad. So so she's really good. She was here on Saturday as well. So listen, you guys, we will see you back here next week, same place, same time, totally different conversation, where we will have the drawing for the basket and we will have much more for you. Anything else, Benefield?
Watch out there now. Nochirione.
I think that was
so no, just have a great time. Enjoy your life. and just make sure you live it to the fullest because we only have one. There's no redos.
No do-overs on this one. I know that's right. We will see you guys next week. Bonjour.
Au revoir. Oh, yes.
The powder room.
Hey.